Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Auxiliary Podcast. If
Woo!
you woohoo, if you heard our first podcast, we are an improv troupe from Alexandria, Virginia. We are coming to you from our own houses in the time of COVID, and we wanted to play a little game for you today. So, my name is Genevieve. I'm the creator of this game that we're playing today, which we are calling PhotoTalk. Patrick, can you go a little bit into what this game actually is?
I can, but first I have a slight bone to pick. I mean, are you really the creator? I was the one that got silly on our call Wednesday night and
All right,
started
that's
playing in
fair.
Photoshop. I would think you had the idea to do this as a podcast, which is brilliant, but
Mhm.
I am insecure enough that I need credit where credit is due.
All right,
So,
fine. It's
Genevieve
the
took my silliness and molded it into something we can share with all of you. So
and
I think
what is this thing exactly?
we're going to do a photo talk where I will be very rudimentarily illustrating and animating what we are talking about or the scenes that we do in Photoshop while Genevieve and Monica narrate and the three of us play characters that are in the scene. Is that pretty much what we figured out with this?
Yes,
Yeah, I
that
think
is
so.
what we figured out.
So yeah, hey, I'm
Monica,
Patrick. I'm one of the 5 graphic designers in the troupe. Probably the best one. Sorry, Kyle.
that's fair. I'll,
And
I'll
then
I'll
who else
vouch
do
for
we
you
have?
on that. And today we are also joined by Monica. Monica, would you like to say something about yourself?
Hi, I'm Monica. I'm not a graphic designer, but I
Ooh.
like looking at pictures too.
Also,
Don't
fun
we
fact,
all?
fun fact about Monica, big fan of potatoes.
Yeah. If
Yes.
you are a listener and I don't know if podcasts have comment sections, like go ahead and drop a potato recipe whenever you feel like it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Potatoes for Monica, y'all.
And
2020. That's what's happening.
Genevieve, we're not sponsored, but we're going to try to get sponsored. So who are we pretending to be brought to you today by?
Today's podcast is brought to you by Zoom. Zoom, the video conferencing platform where you don't need to wear pants, but you probably should. Zoom. Let's Zoom today.
That was really good. I would totally hire you to do a commercial for me.
Thank you. I've been working on my announcer voice. I think it's really coming together.
You're welcome.
I
All
mean,
right.
my
So
usual voice is kind of like Valley Girl slash kind of Southern randomly, so I need to completely switch up my entire persona, I think. But
well,
I'll work on that later.
that's why we invented characters. Play someone different.
Exactly.
The
If
one thing we
you
forgot to
don't like
mention.
yourself, try improv. You could be anyone.
So the framework of this, I feel like you explained it better, but explain how it's based on 7 sentence story, and then we can dive in and grab a word and get started.
Sure thing. So, 7 sentence story is a little warm up that we play, and basically we go around in a circle when we have everybody together, and we come up with a story together. And we use a framework that goes once upon a time and every day until one day, and because of this, and because of this, until one day, and ever since that day. So basically, every sentence starts with those prompts, and because we're an improv troupe, we yes and everything. So if one person says, "Once upon a time there was a potato named Monica," then we would go through and tell the story of Monica using those that sentence framework. So for this game, which basically came about because we were on a Zoom call the other day, and Patrick was kind of illustrating what we were talking about in the background, just because he gets bored, I guess, and likes to keep himself busy. Yes, just like that. That is quite horrifying. Thank you.
Wow.
Isn't she lovely? So yeah, we could actually do a little practice round with the potato just to show everyone what's going on. Do you guys want to do that?
I think that sounds great.
All right. So once upon a time, there was a potato named Monica.
And Monica the potato, she often had a frightened look on her face. She had a lot of fears, like potato shortages and French fries. But she was also really gorgeous, and one of the things that she really prided herself on was her potato hair.
And every day she would brush her long, luscious potato hair with a potato hairbrush, which is a product that exists um, in the kitchen of PF Chang's where she works. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. She would just stand there in the corner brushing her long, luscious locks. Even though there were customers to be served, she didn't care. She just kept brushing her beautiful hair.
Until one day when she realized that she had the most gorgeous hair ever, and it was really limiting her in life. And although she had always prided herself on being the potato with the most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous hair ever, she started thinking, you know, I'll always have my hair, but is there more out there for me?
I like that our potato is a ginger, by the way. Um, and because of this, she just started waving her hair around in the breeze, walking from side to side in the room, pacing back and forth while her hair bounced upon her potato-y head, and looking at herself in the reflective surfaces of all the PF Chang's equipment and thinking about what else might there be besides PF Chang's.
And because of this, all this contemplating, all this thinking, the look of fear never really left her face. She looked around this PF Chang's and she thought to herself, you know, I've always been safe here because PF Chang's doesn't really serve potato products. But am I ready to even dream about something more?
Until one day, PF Chang's caught on fire and burned to the ground. And Monica the potato was out of a job because her employer had burst into flame. And she stood there with a shocked look on her face as she watched the flames engulf the restaurant she had called home for so long.
And all of a sudden, you know, she lost her hair that had been a part of her for so long, and she got a little baked. And ever since that day, she realized the one thing that she could do to feel complete was to go find a dollop of sour cream.
Yes, a dollop of sour cream to replace the long, beautiful hair that she had once brushed so tenderly in the kitchen of her PF Chang's. Oh, it's beautiful.
And that is the tale of Monica the potato.
Yay!
That was a pretty good warm up. I have a couple suggestions for our next one. Let's get at least one or two more characters in there, and then let's make sure that we act out in between so I can catch up on Photoshop. But like, that was pretty fun, guys. I think this might be a real format for digital improv, remote COVID-19 style comedy. So I'm feeling this one. Genevieve, I'm going to give you a little bit more credit than I tried to take back earlier. This is a great idea, and I would not have brought it to this place. So I think if we do those, like, let's do it like a scene, but guided by the 7-sentence story. After each sentence, let's improv some. Let's get 2 to 3 characters. I'll play the third character, and I think this is pretty. Like that was pretty dope. Let's do this.
Yeah, I think we're improving a lot. I think the practice is definitely helping because I know for me it's hard to learn this format.
Well, I mean, we basically just invented a new game out of nowhere, and if we had like a brand new improv game, like obviously the first couple of times we play it would be a little rough. So
right,
I think we're doing really well considering this is just something we completely came up with out of nowhere.
I'm feeling it. I am totally feeling it. So let's give it another shot. Let's see what we can do with this.
All right, round 1 officially. All right.
Round 1.
Patrick, what is our suggestion?
Your suggestion for the next scene is going to be, well, you know what? I would like you to give me, like, let's do the ones we do at the show where, like, give me something you'd find in the garage, that type of prompt, and then I'll give you something off of that.
Gotcha. What's something that you can buy in Target?
Shower curtain.
Shower curtain. All right. So once upon a time, there was a rubber ducky named Samuel, and Samuel spent most of his time in the bathtub staring at a shower curtain. Samuel was in love with the shower curtain. He thought it was just the most beautiful thing in the entire world. It was a beautiful gray and white motif that was $23.99 at Target. And he would just gaze adoringly through his cool shades, his sunglasses, all day long at the shower curtain.
Samuel didn't know it, but Sheila, the shower curtain, sort of felt the same way. But she was timid. She was outside the tub. And Samuel was often in the tub. And Sheila didn't know if their two worlds could ever meet.
Oh, Samuel, I love you so much, but this ceramic wall, it comes between us, and I don't know how we can ever cross it.
And Samuel, overwhelmed with his lust for Sheila, just sat and sang to himself. Scrub-a-dub-dub, 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 scrub-a-dub-dub.
Until one day, Peter the Sponge decided that he couldn't take this romantic and dare I say sexual tension anymore. He had to get involved. He had to unite Samuel and Sheila, even if it meant crossing the ceramic tub barrier that had separated them for so long. And he was so delighted to do it. He just had a giant grin on his face. He was the happiest little sponge you ever saw.
You know what, guys? I think you'd make a really cute couple. I know it's forbidden in the bathroom for us to have sexual relationships, but I really think if you had a shower curtain rubber ducky baby, it would be the most adorable thing in the world.
And because of this, Samuel decided to take a chance and reach out and sing a little louder, hoping Sheila would hear. Scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub-a-dub. How you doing, Sheila?
Sheila was so overcome by Samuel's amazing singing voice that her soul left her shower curtain body to float upon the ether. And she passed the ceramic wall and managed to she managed to overcome the barrier between her and Samuel that had been there for so long.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I didn't even consider you guys merging your souls together. Now you're part duck and part shower curtain. You're one amazing bathroom unit of love. You can entertain and keep water from hitting the floor. That's amazing.
And because of this, Samuel decided it was time for a new song. But this time he couldn't find the words inside. So he said, Sheila, sing to me, my dear.
Sheila was well accustomed to singing because the people who had taken showers near her had long been belting out beautiful romantic lyrics. And Sheila was well versed in the art of shower karaoke. So she decided to sing a popular tune in her deep baritone voice that she had.
I think you should sing the song for us.
Okay, said Sheila in that deep, sultry baritone. Here's my song for you all. And she started to sing, you get the best of both worlds, because she and the rubber ducky were now two combined as one.
And ever since that day, Samuel and Sheila sung duets all day long. And their sponge friend looked at them admirably, hoping one day he too would find someone to sing a duet with.
You guys are so cute. I'm over the moon about this. I really think you're a special couple, and thank you for blessing all of us in this shower with your beautiful story of love and music. It's a modern miracle. I really think so, and I I hope someday I find my shower curtain, maybe a nice scented soap, or like a really sexy body wash with a good voice. I don't know. I'm just thinking out here. Do you think maybe you two could someday teach me how to find love?
Well, sure. Sponge friend whose name I can't remember. You could actually be one of us too if you don't find anyone of your own. Why don't you come join us in this new spiritual plane we've created?
What? Are you inviting me to be part of a throuple? Oh my gosh! I thought I hold on. I'm a little overwhelmed. Okay, all right. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You got this. You got this in you. You know what? Let me. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna clean up. I'm just gonna. I want to look good for you too. Just
Okay,
hold on.
we're waiting.
Just hold on 1 second. I'm really excited about this, guys. All right. Okay, I'm coming over. I'm coming. Oh God. Okay. You know what? Let me,
You get the
oh,
best of
this
both
feels so good.
worlds.
Oh my God, this is amazing, guys. I've never felt this feeling before in my whole sponge life. Oh
You
my
get the
Lord.
best of all three worlds.
Oh my Lord, I'm making myself dizzy. Oh my goodness.
Now we can entertain, protect the bathroom floor from water, and scrub a dub all at once.
The end.
Woo!
Wow, that one got super weird.
As it should.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of forgot that when we do play this game in practice, the games often get extremely strange and nonsensical.
Yes,
But
they
that's
do.
part of their charm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that was great.
excellent.
All right, on to the next story.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're ready for round 2.
Oh yeah.
Monica, take it away.
All right, from Patrick, we're gonna need an object that is now scarce at the grocery store because of COVID-19.
Did you say scarce?
Yes.
Okay.
Did
All
I
right.
use that word incorrectly?
No.
I've always heard scarce, but scarce is cool. I like scarce better.
Scare sparse. We're
You
yeah.
know, it's
Oh, sparse. Okay, I was hearing scarce.
I think I did say scarce. I think I just combined the two words. But either way, something that is difficult to find at the grocery store.
Right.
I love
so
it.
feel
New
like-
vocabulary for the
I
COVID
feel like
era.
a bad improviser would say toilet paper because that's the most obvious. I'm going to go with cans of Lysol.
Ooh.
And some Lysol. All right. So do you want to start, Monica, or do you want me to start?
You can go ahead and kick this off, Genevieve.
All right, I'm ready. Once upon a time, there was a can of Lysol named Lionel. Lionel was a tall, proud can of Lysol who was full to the brim of delicious, tasty, fresh laundry scented, germ killing power liquid.
And every day, Lionel got so excited when his purchaser came up and he knew, I'm about to be a clean machine once again.
His purchaser was named Alexa, not like the technological thingy, but just a person named Alexa. And she was a germaphobe, so she really loved Lionel. She took him everywhere that she went, and she kept him in her purse, even though he was a very tall, proud, large bottle of Lysol. She just carried him everywhere she went.
Where'd she go?
Alexa, since this is in the COVID times, she mostly just went to the grocery store and to the pharmacy. But she also went to the theater where she was starring, where she had been planning to star in the performance of Phantom of the Opera that was going to go on, but couldn't anymore because of the COVID. So she would just go in with her can of Lysol and stand on stage and look sadly out at the chairs.
Until one day, Lionel realized this was more than just cleaning. Lionel had been drawn to his purchaser because he was meant to be a star. He was meant to be up on that stage, not in a purse with someone singing. He was meant to be singing himself.
And because of this, Lionel started singing one day. He started singing the title track from Phantom of the Opera from inside Alexa's purse, and she heard this beautiful sound coming from him, and she said, "Oh my God, what is that? I've never heard such a beautiful voice."
Hey, yo, I'm a phantom of the opera. Yo, I'm a phantom of the opera. Look at me on stage, I'm a phantom of the opera. I have my whole face, but I'm a phantom of the opera.
Oh my
And-
God, that was beautiful.
And because of this, Lin-Manuel Miranda walked in and said, "Wait a second, it's time I rewrote Phantom of the Opera for the modern age."
Hey guys, said Lin-Manuel Miranda, in his beautiful voice. I'm here to rewrite Phantom of the Opera, and this kid Lysol, he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be the star of the show from now on. So Alexa, we don't need you anymore.
And because of this, Alexa was so distraught. Could Lionel become a star and remain her clean machine? Would Lionel try to get her apart in Phantom as well? What was the future going to look like now?
Alexa sank dramatically to the floor of the theater, sobbing into her ventilator mask, tears filling the inside of her hazmat suit, and as she just sobbed and sobbed and sobbed.
Until one day, Lin-Manuel Miranda realized that although Lionel had the Phantom of the Opera singing skills through the max, he was, after all, a Lysol spray. And no one would believe that he was authentically in character. For example, the mask couldn't even stay on his nozzle.
Oh,
I'm a phantom of the opera, but the mask will stay on my nozzle. Hey, maybe I should be in Hamilton too? Electric Boogaloo instead? What do you think, Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yeah, Lionel, I think that's a great idea. I think you would be way better in Hamilton than in Phantom of the Opera, but maybe since you won't work for this performance, you should let Alexa be the star of the show again, because she seemed like she was really into it or something. Okay, bye. And he disappeared into the night.
Slowly.
And dramatically, he disappeared.
Until finally, Carol found what she thought was her opportunity to talk to Lionel.
It's important to know that Alexa was so flustered she decided to change her name permanently to Carol.
It is
She
important.
was searching. She was searching for a new identity.
She
And
was
she found
so
one in
excited
Carol.
about the hit television program Tiger King that she changed her legal name to Carol Baskin Alexa. And then she went and had a conversation with Lionel, and this is what she said.
Hey Lionel, yeah, thanks for ruining my dream. You suck, and you're almost out of disinfectant spray anyway, so you're kind of like you're not really that useful to me anymore. So I'm gonna throw you in the garbage now, and yeah, goodbye forever.
But Lionel couldn't let that happen. He knew this wasn't what a Lysol can would do. So he sang one more brief rap to save himself.
Carol Baskin, Alexa, I think I love you, baby. Let's make a throuple with Lin-Manuel Miranda. We'll write songs and musicals and live on the stage. And afterwards, we'll make sweet, sweet disinfected love, baby.
And
Oh, Lionel, yes, let's do that. That sounds great, said Alexa / Carol Baskin, who was still sobbing her eyes out.
And ever since that day, Lionel the Lysol can, Carol Baskin Alexa, and Lin-Manuel Miranda have been the power couple of the New York City theater scene.
Yay!
Yay!
Find Lin-Manuel to bring him back.
Yeah, he disappeared into the night. We gotta go get him back.
Right?
The sequel.
I think that was fun.
I
That was
agree.
cute.
Round 3.
All right, welcome back. It's time for another game of story talk, right? Story talk?
Photo talk.
Photo talk! God, okay, I'll get it eventually. Welcome back for another round of photo talk. Patrick, what's our suggestion? Or wait, so
You know
let's
what?
do.
No, hold on. I've got one. This is a running joke from within the troupe, and I think it will be fun because Kayla is not here for us to finally bring this to fruition. I'm going to keep spitballing here, but I think you know what it's going to be. This is the location that is frequently suggested by one Kyle, and
Oh boy.
we're going to do a scene that takes place at a volcano.
All right, here goes. Kyle, I guess this one's for you.
Kyle's going to love this so much, guys. I'm excited.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a fiery, destructive volcano named Magneto. Magneto was 14,000 feet high and spewed hot lava and ash another 14,000 feet into the air because he was just that cool.
That's right. I'm Magneto, and I'm on fire. Some people like to say they're on fire, but I'm actually on fire all the time. Because guess what? I'm a volcano.
And every day, while Magneto was spilling out his hot ash and hot flames into the air, people would come from miles around to stare up at Magneto's magnificence. He had one fan in particular whose name was Suzanne. She was an expert mountaineer who liked to climb Magneto's sides and just sit and watch his majesty as he erupted.
The interesting thing about her, she wasn't just any ordinary fan. She was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mountain goat.
Bah! I'm Suzanne, and I love Magneto, and I will climb him every day until he notices me.
Until one day, Magneto realized he felt something. Yeah, he'd noticed it before and ignored it, but today he decided to pay attention. What's that over there? On my side. I feel something. Why does it sound like it's going, ah? Is it screaming? I don't really get what that noise means.
Oh, Magneto, it's me, Suzanne. I wanna be part of you. I wanna jump into your hot, fiery flames and become one with your magnetic flow.
You know my name? I guess that Facebook page I made back in '07 is finally catching on. I think you must be my first friend, because I kind of stopped checking it. It was getting really intense, because a lot of people are like, whoa, volcano. It's hot, it's cool, it's everything, but they stay away.
And because of this, Suzanne and Magneto entered into a very fiery and dangerous relationship. Suzanne's family were so worried about her that they sent somebody out to come look for her because they didn't want her to get into a relationship with this volcano that she'd met on the internet, because meeting someone on the internet is dangerous.
Yeah, I like that you discovered my Facebook page. A lot of people, they like, but they don't send friend requests, and it really drains on people. I mean, I know I'm a volcano and I naturally do a lot of draining of lava, but you know, there's nothing about being a volcano that prepares you for the emotional horrors of life.
Yes, I can see how distraught you are by how much flames are coming out of you right now. I mean, it's incredible. And oh my God, is that my mom? Swiss cheese?
Sweetheart, what did I tell you about fraternizing with such hot, sexy men? They only want one thing, you know.
Aw, mom.
Don't worry, I'm great with mothers. Mrs. Suzanne's mom, why don't you come up and I'll serve you a nice cup of hot tea?
Well, I mean, you are pretty attractive. You remind me of my husband. You know, Suzanne's mom, dad. Back when he was a young man, he was pretty fiery and spicy too. So you know what? I'm gonna extend the olive branch, and I'm gonna come up there and visit you. That sounds good. That sounds good. Suzanne, you stay right there. Don't get too close to the fire, okay, baby? I want to keep you safe.
And because of this, Suzanne's mom bravely climbed that mountain. Every step she got hotter, she got hotter and hotter. Sweat was dripping down her brow, and then she realized it wasn't sweat at all. It was melted cheese. She was shrinking and collapsing in on herself. And she was screaming the whole time.
Ah, help me, come grab me, pull me back down the mountain. Oh.
And Magneto
No.
realized he'd made a horrible error. This isn't fondue, it's a fondant.
Suzanne burst out laughing.
Now, Suzanne, look what you did to your mother.
Suzanne was too busy laughing at Magneto's pun to notice that her mother had dissolved into a puddle of melted goo and was dripping down the mountain at a slow gelatinous pace. But eventually she realized that her mom was dead and she didn't know what to do.
And because of this, Magneto thought, well, there's only one way to save this situation, a proposal. Suzanne, do you, the goat thing that you are, decide to live happily, you know, warm with me forever?
Well, Magneto, now that my mom is dead, I don't know what else there is for me to do. So I guess I might as well be your bride and live with you on this fiery hellscape forever.
I'm so glad. I think this is gonna go well because I still haven't made any more Facebook friends. And I even changed the settings so anybody anywhere could send me a request, but I haven't gotten any more.
Oh, Magneto, that's pretty dangerous. You should put your privacy settings on friends and family only. Not that we have any of those. It's just us.
Well, we'll just keep living here on this mountain. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine.
And ever since that day, Magneto, Suzanne, and the charred, dribbly remains of Suzanne's mother, which eventually evaporated into nothing and it meshed itself into the workings of Suzanne's engagement ring, had to live forever on that mountainside. And they were all very warm. It never got cold, so at least there was that. And they were a little lonely, but at least they had each other.
Yeah, forever and always, Magneto. Yeah.
And scene. Oh wait, there's a sequel.
There is a sequel. I think this is so good. We got to keep it going.
All right, keep it rolling.
While they basked in the romantic love of two newlyweds, they heard a loud crackle in the distance. Magneto knew that he was about to be in deep, deep, deep trouble. I am the one and true Magneto. How dare you use my name on Facebook? What say you, Volcano Man?
Oh no, Magneto! It's Disney. They came for us, and they're copyright claiming us. What do we do?
Oh no, Suzanne! Distract them. Do a little dance. Do anything. I've got to get out of here.
Oh no, Disney, hey, look at me. Wouldn't it be cute if we had a movie about a mountain goat? Here, look what I can do. I can float upside down in the air. I can change size and shape and I can float. Isn't that amazing? Don't you want to make a movie about me?
You know what? That is pretty cool, and we've really been looking to expand our talking animal demographic. So, you know what? Let me talk to John Favreau, see if I can get something going. Yeah, there could be 2 Magnetos. Sure, there's multiverses. Why? There's plenty of Magnetos. Just curious. Are you guys still married now that he left, or are you available at all?
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, my engagement ring is just floating out there in space. I guess I could just, kick it down the mountain and, you and I could go to Hollywood and just be together.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks like
Magneto.
everybody here forgot volcanoes can't actually move. You guys just turned and weren't looking at me and forgot I was here for a second.
Oh, crap, you're right. Sorry, Magneto. I mean, other Magneto. I'm so confused. I think I'm in love with 2 Magnetos now.
You could call me the best Magneto.
Oh.
That's it. I'm gonna blow.
Uh-oh. He's screaming a lot. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's getting bigger, or at least closer up. I'm not sure. The other Magneto. What do we do? Protect me with your superpowers.
I think I could save you, but first, I need you to renounce the original Magneto and pledge yourself to super excellent Magneto, and seal it with a kiss.
Okay. All right. Fine. I now declare you the one and only, the one true Magneto.
The betrayal. The betrayal. The horror. That's it. I'm changing our relationship status to it's complicated.
No.
And scene.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching the Auxiliary Podcast episode 2. That was a game that is called something that I'm not going to mess up this time because what it is called is
PhotoTalk.
PhotoTalk. Woo! It's a game that we invented, but we hope that it catches on and that it's the new quarantine activity, better than baking bread, better than Tiger King, better than paying attention to your children.
Better than protesting the lockdown?
Yeah, most things are better than that. So
Better than wearing pants.
Yeah, also
Guys, I'm kind of disappointed. I wore pants for this podcast.
Well, you didn't need to, and so don't do it next time.
Okay.
But until next time, we've been the Auxiliary. Thanks for watching, and bye.
Bye.
Bye.